Hi, Grace Church. Just a few thoughts from me to help us catch the kindness of God this Advent as part of our Christmas kindness adventure. I heard this story from World War II around the city of Durham. Apparently, it was a warm summer's day in 1943, and a squadron of German bombers was heading over to England and was targeting the Durham Viaduct. This carries the main railway lines from the south of England through to the north of England. It also this viaduct is situated right next to the famous Norman Cathedral, right on this peninsula of rock next to the River Wear. So this cathedral is hundreds of years old, obviously really precious church. And as these planes, these Luftwaffe bomber planes, approached Durham, about to blow the whole thing up, this mist apparently appeared almost all of a sudden and covered the city, covered the viaduct, covered the cathedral, covered the city. And the planes, unable to see their target, passed over the city and dropped their bombs on some farmland, on some fields, doing basically no damage to anything or anyone. It's a story that speaks, I think, so much of Christmas, speaks to us as a church, like that cathedral was protected, speaks to us as a church family, speaks to our personal lives, our marriages, our income and finances, our mental health. Like Durham, and the viaduct and everything was covered by that mist. At Christmas, I think we see God coming and covering us. Think of Mary facing divorce and facing even possible death. Think of little baby Jesus facing death. Think of those shepherds, and they are all involved in that story. We see the kindness of God, the grace of God, God's provision in salvation and rescue coming and covering us like a mist, like a blanket, keeping us safe, saving our lives. The attack of the enemy has no effect. And so let's just remember that story. Let's just remember and celebrate at Christmas time that because of God's kindness, actually our lives are saved, we're protected, we're held safe, we're covered, held in God's hands. May God bless you today, Grace Church family. Cheers.
Christmas pudding, Christmas pudding, steaming hot, steaming hot. Sprinkle on the sugar, sprinkle on the sugar. Eat the lots, eat the lots.